Look like an angel, like an angel. Walk like an angel, walk like an angel. Talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise, or yes you are.
Alright guys, we're finally doing it. We're talking about the Travis Hunter girlfriend situation. So when I made my video on why Ashton Jeanty deserves the Heisman, I actually praised Travis Hunter. I said, you know what, even though I don't think he deserves the Heisman, I still think he's a stand-up dude. And for the most part, I still think that's true. But we got a big problem on our hands, and that problem comes in the form of a woman, as it usually does. Am I right, fellas? So basically, this all started the day after Thanksgiving when Colorado defeated Oklahoma State 52-0 in their final regular season game. It took place at Folsom Field in Boulder, Colorado, a home game for Colorado. And people noticed after the game, Travis Hunter went to go give his girlfriend a kiss, and she refused to kiss him. She leaned away from him. So people started questioning, you know, like, what's going on? What's going on with your relationship, big guy? And the internet does what the internet does. And they started to dig into the situation more, and they uncovered some pretty bad stuff. The first thing that really came out was this video. They have like a couples YouTube channel, I guess you could say, where they do like lifestyle content or whatever, you know, just your basic cringe stuff. By the way, if you're a dude, don't ever do couples content. That's weird and cringe and gay. Don't do that. But anyway, they're talking about the way they first met in this video, and she was saying that when he first reached out to her on Instagram, slid into her DMs, that he originally wasn't her type and that she ignored him for 2 months. And to me, this is interesting because it almost seems like she's putting herself on a pedestal, like she's better than him when he's the multi-million-dollar athlete and she's just some random nobody. But I think this is kind of a symptom of how society treats men versus women. Society really tells women they're valuable just for existing, while society tells men they're only valuable if they provide something. But regardless of any of this, the internet took this and ran with it, and they started digging up more stuff. But before I show you everything, I want to show you the original video I'm talking about, and then she made a response video explaining or trying to explain that original video. Ended up actually just making Travis look even worse. It's like she gets off on embarrassing him, like she does it every chance she gets. But her response, to make herself look better, she threw her man under the bus and made him look even worse.
Instagram, what she done?
And I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him. Then we texted for like
a long
time, like another 2 months. And then he was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zoned?" I was like, "Yes."
And I do not understand why he's just sitting there while she's low-key just talking down on him. And this almost seems kind of like a test. Women will do this thing where they kind of just test your masculinity a little bit just to see what you're going to do. And he's just letting it happen. He's just sitting there letting it happen. But she also seems almost proud that, like, she's making herself the prize, and this multi-million-dollar athlete who's likely going to go #1 in the NFL draft is pursuing her. Like, she's the prize. Like, you're nobody, dude. The prize is him. He's the one who's going to be making millions. He's the one who has a bright future ahead of him. You just stumbled into something. That's basically it. But Liana would go on to make a response video once she got backlash about it. That's her name, by the way, Liana. I don't know if I mentioned it. Her name really isn't that important. She's really not that important. But yeah, she would go on to make a response video.
When I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated looked the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who's a SoundCloud rapper.
Wait, hold up a second. Oh, you said you don't have a type, right? So if you don't have a type, how do you know that Travis Hunter wasn't your type, as you stated in the original video? See, this is what these women be doing, man. They lie. They lie, they lie, they lie. See, I'm so good at spotting women's lies now, I can do that shit with a blindfold on. But poor Travis, he's green. As a lot of people have pointed out, he's green. He's new to the game, apparently. So when you're in controversy on the internet, what you never want to do is respond. There's a video that Sunny V2 did about James Charles, but the thumbnail says never apologize. And I want to print that out. I want to blow it up, print it out, and put it on my wall, because that shit is so facts, dude. So facts. But apparently Liana didn't get the message, because not only did she respond, she embarrassed Travis further.
I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio.
Alright, so first thing I want you guys to take note of is the manipulative language here. I was so emotionally tired. I was so mentally tired. Guys, she's just trying to make excuses. And people will do this. People will do this and suckers will fall for it. Don't be one of them. Don't be one of the suckers that falls for manipulative language, and call it out when you hear it. I promise your life will be a lot better. Second thing, notice how fast she is willing to throw her fiance under the bus. He allegedly tried to cheat on his previous girlfriend with her. Now, whether that is factual or true, that is nobody's business. That is not the internet's business, but she did it just to get the heat off her own back. That's not how fiancés move. Travis, come on, bro. But then she would go on to further explain what she meant about him not being her type in another video she did with Travis.
When I said he wasn't my type, he was in high school. I was in college. That's why he wasn't my type. He was young.
Alright, so a couple problems with this. Number one, you have two different stories now. You said first that the reason that he wasn't your type was because he was cheating on his girlfriend. Then you said the reason he wasn't your type is because he was young. Okay, so that's the first problem. Second problem is, you said you left him in the DMs for 2 months, so he suddenly became not young after 2 months. He suddenly grew up in 2 months. That makes zero sense. I'm sorry I have to poke holes in your story like this, Liana, but it is what it is. Your story makes no sense. But that would not be all. Like the GOAT Billy May said, wait, there's more. Because more embarrassing clips would come out where Liana seems to take joy and pleasure in embarrassing Travis Hunter any chance she gets.
And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink, and I used to party and stuff, and he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home.
I will never understand why women like to overshare on social media. Why? And this is what I mean about her almost taking pleasure and joy in embarrassing him. She has a smile plastered on her face the entire time she's telling this story. But for Travis, that is crazy, man. Driving your girl to a party, sitting outside in the car, probably playing Flappy Bird or something like that, while she's inside partying, likely with other men, and you're just sitting out there just what? Playing Flappy Bird, scrolling Twitter? Come on, dude. And I gotta be honest, it's never a good idea to put too much of your personal life out there on social media, whether you're a big influencer or just a regular person. But especially if you got some sort of notoriety or fame, it's never a good idea to put too much of your personal life out there. That's why when I become big on YouTube, which I will, but I will never put my family's personal life out there, my relationships, any of that. If I ever get into a relationship, you will never see the chick on camera because she's not the focus. I hate LeBron James, but somebody pointed out something pretty interesting. We didn't even know what LeBron James's wife sounded like until he had already won like 2 championships with the Heat. That was like the first time she ever even spoke. I mean, LeBron may be a cringe loser, but one thing you can say about him, he keeps his woman in line. At least there's that. Please keep in mind this whole story about him driving her to a party and waiting outside, because yes, there's more videos would come out that made him look even worse. So a video began to circulate online of a girl who looks an awful lot like Liana twerking on some dude in a party, and she's wearing a schoolgirl outfit. Now, people can say, oh, well, you know, people look like other people, it's not for sure her, and all this and that. Well, yes, I agree with that. However, people were able to match the schoolgirl outfit she was wearing with a picture she posted on Instagram from the same exact night where she's dressed up, and she posted that picture. She's dressed up in the same outfit. They were also able to match some of the tattoos she had with the girl in the video. Now, I'm not going to show the video because YouTube's TOS and it is kind of borderline sexual, but it's pretty easy to find if you want to find it. It's not hard. But they were able to match the outfit to the picture she posted on Instagram, and so it's like a 99.9% chance it's her. Obviously, nothing in life is 100% certain, but given her other behavior, it's not a stretch to think that she would blatantly disrespect Travis like this. So I think we can say it's probably her. Now, of course, once all this stuff started to come out about Travis Hunter, you had a ton of people that were trying to help him, trying to give him advice. And it wasn't just random people on Twitter. No. It was celebrities, bona fide celebrities. You had Des Bryant, you had the rapper Bow Wow, and you had Shannon Sharp, among others.
Tried my best to not get into this Travis business, but I had to after seeing this. I'm here to tell you, brother, wake up and quit playing. She talked all that ish about you, saying she was going to address the situation once, but kept talking about it. She loves the attention way more than you. She thinks she's equal to you. I can tell you're a great dude, and I promise there's a woman out there who's gonna make
Bro,
her
there's so many women out there for you, man. Better looking women. You keep talking about God and all that. Go find you a church girl, bro. Find you a nice, good church woman. You'll be all right, bro. You'll be all right.
life easy and respect you. From what I see, she has nothing to offer but a effing headache. What you got to offer, she's not the one.
So that was Des Bryant putting his 2 cents in on the situation, and it wasn't long before the rapper Bow Wow also had some words to add. And to me, it seems like Bow Wow actually seemingly cares a lot about Travis, because he actually tried to offer genuine advice. He actually came across as very genuine, at least to me.
Trap. Check this out, gang. It's coming from your boy Bow Weezy, right? I never met you, don't know you, know nothing. I will say this, because I've been watching from afar. I'm not the type of nigga to jump in people's business, but I was once young, about to make a lot of money, and I know how this shit go. So I need you to hear me out. Number one, I don't want you feeling as though everybody jumping down your back or cats is hating. That's that young mentality. I want you to look at this like care about you. And especially in our community and in this industry, not a lot of brothers get the opportunity like you about to get. You know what I mean? You about to get the biggest check in your life. You about to go to the NFL. And all we are doing is waking you up, young brother. Because if you don't see what's going on, gang, if we didn't give a let you crash.
I'm telling you though, after this, if Travis Hunter actually makes the right decision for his future and for his prospective wife, he's about to turn into a demon probably. I can already see it coming. That, or maybe he'll go and find a good little church girl. I hope the second one is the truth, but either or, I could see it coming. But first, he needs to be released from the clutches of Satan.
But from one plan to the next, hey, man, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another page, NBA with her eyes and the money tongue out. That's your fiance. Wake up, young brother. Fiancés don't move like that. I ain't never had one of my girls ever lay next to me in the same crib as me under another page, leaving her eyes with the money tongue out. Total violation. That would have been packing up her and getting to my crib that day.
To fill you in on some context, when Bow Wow says that she left hard eyes on another man's post, what he's talking about is she left hard eyes on a post made by Anthony Edwards, who plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, basically, what he's saying is 100% facts. He's speaking straight facts. You cannot allow people to disrespect you like that, especially if you're the one paying for everything. If you're paying for rent, groceries, living expenses, if you're buying her stuff, yeah, you cannot allow a female to disrespect you like that, plain and simple. But listen, just in case anyone thinks I'm picking on the ladies here, the same goes for you guys. If a man disrespects you like that, he's got to go too. So don't think I'm picking on just the ladies, because I'm not. You cannot allow anyone to disrespect you. I don't care if it's a woman disrespecting a man. I don't care if it's a man disrespecting a woman. Man, woman. Whatever type of relationship exists out there, you cannot allow disrespect in that relationship. And this video is kind of getting a little bit long, so I'll wrap it up. But there are a few other small things that people have found out, and they have used it to basically point out what a terrible person she is, such as the fact she had an OnlyFans apparently in 2020, and obviously it's not confirmed that it is indeed her. However, in order to sign up for OnlyFans, you have to have a ID, you have to provide your real name for tax purposes and all that. So I guess someone could be impersonating her, although it's probably unlikely. I think OnlyFans is pretty good at getting rid of fake accounts, because if they don't get rid of fake accounts, they open themselves up to lawsuits, and OnlyFans does not want that smoke. They do not want that legal smoke. And so I think that, the fact that they've discovered an OnlyFans, a dormant OnlyFans, it hasn't posted in a long time, but basically I think that, we can pretty much say with a high degree of certainty that it did belong to her. And I don't care if any girl who has done OnlyFans, I'm sorry, that's a no-go. That is a no-go. Sorry. But that is the Travis Hunter girlfriend situation, and I hope for his sake that he gets away from her before he marries her, because things are going to be dark for him, and we've already seen enough men victimized by divorce courts that we don't need to see another. So I'm rooting for Travis. I hope he gets away from this terrible devil woman. Guys, if you liked this video, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. But either way, comment and subscribe for the algorithm. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. I want to get to 5,000 by the end of 2025, so let's try and make that happen. Peace out.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.